So let me actually answer your question. What does nutrition look like realistically for someone who wants to eat out who eats out several times a week? You cannot control what restaurants are actually putting on your plate. We have no idea. We hope that what they say is in the food is actually in the food. But speaking of Subway, we all know that what happened with them. They were serving chicken a while back that tested as like 60% chicken. And who knows what the other 40% was. So we don't know what's on there. We also can't control how much butter it's cooked in or just how much. I mean, yeah, we can ask for sauce on the side, things like that. Anyway, the point is you can't control what restaurants are putting on your plate. All you can do is trust what they tell you, but you can control what you put on your own plate at home. What I would say is that if you are going to dine out regularly, you need to create a meal plan that accounts for that. So build yourself a weekly nutrition plan based on your calorie needs and your macros. And not everything in the world is about calories and macros, but those are the two easiest metrics to sort of control. There's a lot of other factors in there, but I don't have all that information about you. But anyway, so build yourself a weekly meal plan that factors in meals out that are going to kind of take you outside of what your normal daily caloric intake would be. And also try to account for that by making reasonably smart menu choices when you are at restaurants. Clean protein. Once again, we don't know what they're putting on the plate, but clean protein and a balanced plate. Don't get something that's where you got this much mashed potatoes on your plate and this much protein. And filler veggies. If one of the side dishes is like a vegetable medley, which is typically something like squash, zucchini, and broccoli or something like that, eat it, because that's going to get that on there instead of French fries, of course, for God's sakes. But eat that because it's going to fill you up and it's fiber. It's good for you. So that'll keep you from overeating. Things like sauces and dressings, which restaurants catastrophically overserve sauces and dressings. I would say get stuff without sauce. You don't need it. You don't need to. Not every meal needs to be an indulgence. You should be, if you're going out, hopefully you're going out with friends, which is awesome. So it should be about that experience, not about getting extra hollandaise sauce. So either get it without the sauce, get it on the side so you can control how much you intake, and also don't let them give you any of their crappy dressings. If you get a salad or whatever you want to put it on, use olive oil. So if you get a fish dish, which is awesome, instead of getting whatever creamy, crappy sauce they put on there, put olive oil on there. Just ask for no sauce, have them bring you some olive oil. If they can't do that or won't do that, don't eat there. That's ridiculous. That is a very attainable and easy request to fulfill. So that's a few things. And I would say finally, maybe pre-snack at home, something healthy and filling before you go. Maybe eat a cup of cottage cheese and some carrots or something like that. So it's not going to fill you up, so it's not going to ruin your dining experience. But it'll give you cottage cheese will give you a little bit of extra protein. And if you eat some veggies with it, or maybe even some whole grain crackers, something like that. That'll give you some whole grains, some fiber, some things that'll help. You don't want to be full when you go out to eat, but it'll help kind of make sure that you're not starving and that your eyeballs get too big when you're looking at the menu and you overorder stuff. I hope that helps.